Ayan na yung ano, sasakyan namin. Punta na kami ng Service Ontario. Hi, good morning.
A few moments later.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. Hi guys, what's up? It's Arky.
And Amy, good morning everyone. So it is what? It is an English video challenge. So for the entire video, I'm going to be speaking in English for the benefit of one person who made a comment on my post that he would like to watch our video, but unfortunately it's in Tagalog. So for you, my friend, I'm going to be doing this one video in English, but that's it. I'm still going to be doing videos in Tagalog because our videos are intended to help Filipinos. So just for this once, right? So today we are going to, where are we going? Most probably Sarky will be so quiet the entire video.
We're going to Heartland.
Yes, so we're going to
We will buy breakfast.
Yeah, we'll buy our breakfast because it's 7:34 a.m.
Yeah.
And we need to be early. We're going to Service Ontario in Dundas. We need to process our health card. So that's what they call Ontario Health Insurance Plan here. So we need to process
OHIP.
that. So for everyone who's in here who qualifies for an OHIP, so it covers free checkup, free surgeries, anything concerning health. So that's what is one of the perks and one of the reasons why we want to be here in Canada. So today we're going to be processing that. We will be discussing to you the details, the requirements, qualifications, all the things that you need to apply for OHIP once you're here in Ontario. So that's for now. And again, I hope Sarky.
Hirap naman ito.
So that's about it for now. We'll just buy our breakfast because I'm hungry.
Yeah. Okay, bye. So
Hi
guys,
there.
we're here in Jollibee right now. Hirap
Always.
mag-English.
Yeah, so we just bought our breakfast. We're waiting for our order. And so right now we're gonna get our drinks. Because here in Canada, for your drinks, you get your own. So they just give you the cups, right? Self-service. Oh, that's it. And also you cannot enter the store without a mask. So I'm not sure about him. You can be so fast away, but you need to have your mask. So I'm gonna get my drink. Ice is it?
Iced tea.
And I'm also gonna get
She's so sexy today. Look guys. Ooh. Ooh la la. Say hi.
So we're at Jollibee. He is a manager. Yeah, so here. Filipino everywhere. There's the menu. So since we're here early, there's no people here aside from us and one other customer. And but that's not usually the case. So we're early. It's only like 8 a.m. here. Yeah, so
8:07.
yeah. So there's not much people here at the store right now, but that's not usually the case. Usually there's a lot of people here, like a long lineup, because of course it's Jollibee, right? It's where Filipinos meet up. And so right now we're lucky just to have our breakfast, and they're open this early. So they're open from 7 a.m.
Until 10.
until 10 p.m.
Hello, Philippines.
Yeah, Filipino. Filipino represent. Bye. Jolly morning.
So guys, they're waiting for our Lyft driver. We're going to Westdale Mall.
Yeah, at Dundas. So
Dundas,
if you're
yeah.
from Ontario and you hold a valid work permit, may it be an open work permit or a closed work permit, you'd have to apply for your OHIP in that area. Because some other areas, they don't do full service. So it's only at that particular area where you can, where is it again? At
Westdale Mall.
Westdale Mall at Dundas. So that's where you go for people with work permits.
1151.
Yes.
A few moments later.
Hi there. So we're now here at Service Ontario. It's now 8:30 a.m. They open at 9 a.m. And as you can see, our being early apparently is not that early because there's already like a long line of people waiting for it to open. So I guess we're gonna be staying here for until lunchtime. So there. I thought we're early. Hi guys. Yeah, I thought we're early, but apparently a lot of people are earlier than us. So there's now a long line. Yeah, there's a long lineup. And I was thinking, I thought that we would be able to finish it before lunchtime, but right now I'm not sure.
Day 3!
Take 3!
So guys, we're here in Service Ontario,
Yeah,
Westdale
in
Mall.
Dundas,
Yeah.
So this is the third time that we'll be coming back to this place, and we'll tell you why. We'll discuss this further on the video. Also to give you some tips not to make the same mistakes that we did. That's why we came back for the third time. Right, so hopefully this time we'll be able to finish and get a health card. Hi, so we're now inside Westdale Mall. We entered at the back entrance since this is where Service Ontario is. So there's already a lineup, but not much people yet. And it's a good thing that we're early today, so we can finish up early. Because again, I have work later on.
Yeah, it will open at 9 a.m.
Yeah, so we have to wait for an hour before it opens, and hopefully again we'll be able to finish everything that we need today.
Hopefully.
Time check, it's now 8:45. So this is our fourth attempt
day.
at last, we were able to successfully process our health card.
Yes.
So the actual card will come in the mail.
After 2 weeks.
Yeah, after 2 weeks. And so that we are now covered with checkups, hospitalization. So we are not scared to get sick anymore, but we don't want to get sick, of course. It's just a precaution. So thank you so much, Canada. We will, so we will discuss into detail later on the requirements, the process, and what.
All of it.
Yeah, all of it.
So yung
see you guys later.
See ya. My first time to ride a bus after 3 months.
I ride the bus every other day. I work 4 times a week, so.
For me, this is my first time. So we will show you what's inside on a bus during COVID.
People.
And it's free.
Yeah, been free ever since
Public transport here
April.
is free. Yeah.
So we have been saving $180.
Yeah.
Oh, not 280. 180.
200.
70.
Yeah,
270
270
bucks
bucks every month. Our bus is arriving now.
Hi everyone, so we're home and we finally got our it's actually our Service Ontario. Oh no, we got it from Service Ontario, but that's our health card. So
Yeah,
that's
Ontario Health Insurance Plan.
yeah, OHIP.
OHIP.
Yes. So as promised, we will be giving you the details of our application.
Yeah.
So the requirements and the process.
And everything.
And everything. I know this is gonna be the hardest vlog that Sarky have ever made. Yeah, he's having a hard time, but you know.
English, kinana.
We are doing this for the benefit of those people who doesn't understand Tagalog, who have been watching our vlogs or who will be watching our vlogs. So this is for you guys. So, and again, this is not something that we're gonna do every time, but you know, sometimes we just have to cater to some other people as well, right?
Yep.
So now let's begin. Let's start with the documents that you need to secure for you to get a health card. Okay, first would be the proof of your immigration status here in Canada. So the good thing is, what I love about Canada, one is the healthcare system. So it's publicly funded.
Yeah,
so it's free. Yeah. So it's free for everyone, citizens.
Free for everyone.
Yeah, everyone. So citizens, permanent residents, refugees, and people with open and closed work permit. So lucky for me.
Lucky for us.
Oh yeah, lucky for us that Sarky qualifies to get. He can get an OHIP, and me being his partner as a dependent would also be part of the coverage. So we get free checkup, free hospitalization, and so again, Canada's healthcare system is publicly funded, and that's one of the reasons why we moved here in Canada. We don't have to pay for anything.
Yeah.
Everything's for free, right? So the list of documents that you need to secure, right? Proof of your immigration status. So we showed them Sarky's work permit, right? And for me as his dependent, I showed them my study permit, okay? So that's number one. Number two, your proof of residency in Ontario. So what did you show them?
I gave them my driver's license.
Driver's license.
Yeah.
So for me, since I don't have a driver's license, I just showed them my pay stub with the name of the company where I'm working, and also my name and the address, my address. So that's where they can see that I am a resident here in Ontario. So for some other people who don't have those documents, like a driver's license or the pay stub, some other options that you have that you can provide to them would be your utility bills, lease of contract sa landlord ninyo. I'm sorry, lease of contract for the apartment that you're renting or for the room that you're renting. Also, you can present them with your bank statement. Unfortunately, they wouldn't accept a statement that you have printed that came from your email. So it needs to be mailed by the bank to you. So they need to see the address in there, and that's what they will accept. What else? So, well, basically, looking at the list that I have here in my hand, those are the only documents that we temporary residents here in Canada can present, since those are the only documents that we have, right? So for some other people, they have a lot more options, as you can see here. But for us, like, it's just that pay stub, bank statements, utility bills, and a driver's license. Also, we can also get an Ontario card. So you can get a valid Ontario photo card. You would also have to apply for that in Service Ontario, and then you'd have to pay $35. So that would serve as your ID here in Canada. So it's like a driver's license, although it's not a driver's license. So they will also accept that. So what else? That's number 2, proof of identity, right?
Yeah.
You want to say something else?
No.
Alright. So it's gonna be so quiet the entire video for sure. Okay, so that's for proof of residency in Ontario, right?
Number 3,
Yeah, what's number 3?
proof of identity.
Good job!
Yes.
Yeah. So proof of identity. You can show them your passport or again your driver's license. He used that. He didn't give them his passport, just the driver's license. So it just needs to have your name and your signature on it, and it needs to be like a legal document, right? So those are the things that you need to bring for your health card application. You would also need to secure an employment letter. That's very, very important. So for him, it's going to be an employment letter since he's on an open work permit. And there are specific information that needs to be in the employment letter. So that is actually the reason why we went back and forth
4 times.
4 times. No, it's actually just 3 times because of the employment certificate. The first time, we weren't able to make it on our appointed time because I have an exam. But for the other 3 times, it's because of his employment letter. So one of the things that they need to see in the letter is that you are
Working full-time.
You are working on a full-time
Full-time
permanent basis.
Yeah.
So they would need to see that, the full-time permanent words. Those are the most important things that they need to see in the employment letter. So what happened is that on the first letter, first employment letter that we got from them, it just stated that he's on a full-time position. It didn't say that he's on a permanent position. So we needed to get another one and go back to Service Ontario. So another information that needs to be in your employment certificate would be
the title or the occupation of the position.
Yes. So your employer needs to write there your actual position in the company.
Yeah.
And also your starting date with them, right? And your position. Also, another important thing is that they need to see, like for example, they stated that you are in a full-time permanent position. If it's not going to be a permanent position, then they need to state that at least they're willing to hire you for the next 6 months. So they need to see that word per word, right? Right, Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so participate once in a while. Okay. And the letter, of course, should be signed and dated. Signed by the employer and dated as well. Okay. So, guys, I know it can be tricky asking for an employment letter. Some employers wouldn't be willing to give you a certificate stating that you're a permanent employee, especially that he's just been hired January, right? So after January, he only worked for 3 months, more or less, before COVID happened.
No, less than 2 months.
Yeah, so he's been working for less than 2 months before COVID happened, and he went on a temporary layoff. The good thing is that he's still getting paid by the company through CEWS, or the Canadian Emergency Wage Subsidy by the Canadian government. So he's still getting paid by the company. He's still getting his pay slips. So that are the things that we showed as proof that he's still part of the company. But unfortunately, for some other temporary worker, some employers, they're not willing to state that you're in a full-time permanent position. They can say that you're a full-time employee, but not a permanent one, because they can, So it is very important that you need to get those details in the employment certificate, or you guys will end up going back and forth, just like us, right?
And the address also.
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, before I forget, right, Daddy?
Yeah.
The employment certificate needs to specifically state that you are working somewhere in Ontario. Yeah, that's why you're getting an OHIP, right? Because it's in Ontario. So they need to see that where you're working is somewhere in Ontario. Okay?
I'm gonna post this one.
Yeah, so he's gonna take a picture of this, and then he's gonna be putting it somewhere later on. Okay, so that's certificate of employment for him. We also provided them another document. Of course, yeah, the application form. So we got the form. I got the form in their website. So I downloaded it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just fill
Correct.
up. Yeah, just filled up the information in the form and then printed it so
Print
we
it,
can
yeah.
sign it. So those are the things that we secured prior to applying for a health card. So let's do a recap, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can say something else, you know. So let's do a recap. We need what?
Employment letter.
Okay, we need an employment letter. We need the application form. What else? We need the work visa. So you need to show them. For me, it's the study permit plus the application form. What else? So you need to give them your
Proof of identity.
yes. So we showed him his driver's license. For me, it's the pay
Yeah.
stub. And for my pay stub, again, guys, it needs to show the name of the company, your name, and also your address, so they know you're working in Ontario. So another is the proof of identity, right? So you can
Yeah.
show them your passport or your driver's license will also work for you. Yeah. So those are the things that you need, guys. And then you just go to, guys, this is just very important, the location where you're going to be applying for your health card. So you cannot just go to any Service Ontario. You need to go to a full Service Ontario, because some other Service Ontario wouldn't accommodate you if you are on an open work permit like him. So we were directed to a different Service Ontario located in Westdale Mall
yeah.
in Dundas. So that's where you go for a full service. So you can apply for your health card. You can Google that information as well. So that's it. We went there. Make sure that you go very early because there's a long lineup
Yeah.
every day, guys.
Supposedly 8 o'clock you're there.
Yeah, so 8 o'clock, we always go there by 8. We usually, you know, are one of the earliest people in the lineup. And just make sure that you have all your documents, complete documents. So it's not even going to take 30 minutes for you to finish
Yeah.
everything, right? So you would go to the person who would be checking your documents. If he thinks that the documents that you have is complete, then he would give you a number. You have to wait for your turn, and then you'd go to a service officer who would be further checking the documents that you have. And if he's satisfied that everything is complete and accurate according to the guidelines of securing a health card, then he's gonna give you this paper. And this paper contains your health number, which is very important. This is the number that you will be giving to your family doctor so that you can just go anytime for a checkup. And you don't have to pay a dime for that. So with the actual card, we will get it after 2 weeks in the mail. Okay, so easy as that, right? The only thing that made it hard for us is the employment certificate.
Yeah.
But everything else, you can get it just as fast. And the reason why we're sharing this video and our experience is so that you wouldn't commit the same mistake that we did. Make sure that you ask your employer for the specific details that you need for the employment certificate. And also for you guys to know that even temporary residents like us qualifies for the free healthcare system of Canada. Yay!
Tama.
Yeah, congratulations to us. And I know Sarky couldn't wait for this vlog to be finished, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, so far because I only heard like yeah, no, and of course from him. So well guys, I hope this video would help you in some way. If you have further questions, comments, suggestions, you can just type that in the comment section. You will
Comment section down below.
Oh, congratulations at long last. So just make sure that you type all those information on the comment section that you want to know, and we will respond to you as quickly as we can, right? So that's it for now, guys.
So that's it today.
Yeah, that's
for now.
That's for now.
Next time again.
Oh, next time, then Sarky is wishing that it's gonna be in Tagalog the next time, right?
Okay, guys.
So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for always watching our video. And before we end this, we're gonna be doing our
Shout
out.
So, hi to Nolly Bustamante and
Hi, Nolly.
Kim Lontok.
Hi, Sis Kim. And also, I would like to give a special shout out to my fellow international student and my dearest friend, Day Bulanati. She's actually the first one who applied for an OHIP together with her husband, who's also in a open work permit. And she's the one who gave me all the information. So, hi sis, thank you so much for all the help. God bless you always. So, thank you everyone. God bless. Stay safe.
Bye. God bless.
Mga kamay, sana ay maabot ang langit ang mga ngiti.
Galing
Okay.
kumanta.
Goodbye.